Welcome fellow YouTubers and Square Enix fans. My name is Daryl and today I'll be showing you one of my projects where I'm gonna turn into one of the storage rooms I have inside my house. I will turn it into a museum slash showroom for all my Square Enix related items. Some of these items are quite common, like a lawn yard or a figurine or a game. Some of these items will be quite rare and might be new to some of you. One of the things I will be doing in my channel is to actually tell a little bit about the items, where I got them, what I think of them, and share some information and background about the items. And hope you guys are interested in that. Another part of me in this channel will be me playing some Square Enix related games. Maybe in the future some other games not related to Square Enix. But for now the channel really is about Square Enix, so that's my main focus. Right now I'll just give you a small tour of this room. There's a lot of things that needs to be fixed around it. Right now it's just being used as a general storage, so my bikes are here, my extra spare clothing, Christmas decoration, you name it. A lot of my older game collection is actually right here, which I am selling little by little to also fund for this project, because it's not a massive project yet, but it still cost quite a bit of money to get it working. I recently purchased the camera I'm shooting with right now, which is a Sony 4K camera, and I have no video experience at all. So bear with me, as some of these shots might not be perfect. I recently bought a mic as well for on top of it, so I hope my volume comes through clearly. It's a shotgun mic, so it should be directly directed at me. So I hope the audio is okay. So I'm just gonna turn my camera around and give you a small detour of the room, and then later on I'll show you like a schematic I drew, or a blueprint if you will, about what I want to do with the room. And then in the future videos I will be going about trying to turn this into my dream showroom for Square Enix. So I'm just gonna turn around my camera for a quick second. There we go. I hope my audio is still okay. So let me just start with the door. That door is the entrance door to the room, and well, as you can see, these walls, they're kind of like, they remind me of Super Mario Brothers 1 castles, the one with Bowser in it. It's that kind of coloring and setting. I'm planning on making the room the area where my collection will be surrounded by a lot of cabinets. So those cabinets will pretty much cover up till like except for I mean all the way to the top, minus like a few centimeters. So I don't think I have to do much with the walls. As you can see here, well, this is just mainly Christmas decoration. Some of the pillows for the outside chairs, and some empty boxes with games that I've already sold. And here's actually some interesting boxes. These boxes, it's just 3 of them, but most of them contain Square Enix memorabilia, figurines, etc. I will be opening those in the future videos, opening them one by one, going through what's inside it, and talking about them. And I've already done some of the cabinets. I mean, some of them are here. Right now they're just put against the wall to consume some space, to save some space, not consume space. And that's the main thing about, that's the main vibe I'm trying to create. So you have these, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cabinets. My plan is to go probably till here somewhere, and then go that way, keep a door opening, and then just go all the way around. So basically I'll be surrounded by these cabinets. Now you can find these at IKEA. There's a lot of them in the Netherlands. They're called Billy bookcases. Most people, most collectors that I know of, they will have these bookcases with their games in it. Though not all of them will have these glass doors. The reason why I'm choosing these glass doors is that I have a lot of figurines, and I'm not a huge fan of dusting. So I'm hoping that these doors, they provide a great view of the items, because it's all the way glass. except for this little strip. And yeah, I hope that will keep my figurines from getting all dusty, etc., so I don't have to dust every day. That's all the way around. Well, right here we have my bike, which is the blue one, my wife's bike, and my kid's bike. So yeah, I will give those a space later on as well. Here, well, these boxes, they say bow rent, but all of them, it's like goes all the way to the back. That's pretty much 90% of it is my Square Enix collection. So anything related to either Square Enix, Squaresoft, or Square Enix. There's a few miscellaneous boxes like a Philips G7000, which is a video console from the Netherlands, and the NES complete in box. Those I will probably keep. I mean, I'm selling most of my games, but the consoles itself, that's the ones I'll probably keep. And I will put those just outside the ring of cabinets, so it's actually not part of the Square Enix showroom, but I still want to include them in this specific room. Let's see. Well, there's some more stuff there. There's actually tools for my son. He likes to work on his bike, so he has a lot of tools there. Behind there, actually, you see some glass cabinets. I think I have about 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, the idea for those glass cabinets is once I surround this room with cabinets, you'll be enclosed in them. But we have well, not a big space, but we have some space which is just open. So the idea for me is to get those glass cabinets and actually put them like off center, like somewhere there. So you can you can also look at the cabinets, but then you have it, those are just front view, and then you have those cabinets that are 360. So I want to put them somewhere in the middle, so you can walk around them like that. And the idea for that is to put my items that are, you know, like games. You can just put them with the back against the wall, and you know, everyone knows it's a game. There's not much special about it. But what I want to do is the items that are very special or really cool to look around. Those are the ones I will probably keep in those glass cabinets. Then, as you can see, actually with the cabinets, it's like, that's what I mentioned. Once I put these cabinets down, you don't really see the wall. Well, all the way up there you might still see it. I can't get it in camera. Yeah, there I want to do is I need to level out all these cabinets so they're all in the same level. The floor is not really leveled out, so I will need to fix that in the future. Once these cabinets are leveled out, I want to create like a little wooden, what do you call it, like a wooden beam behind it, in front of it, like this, maybe white so it matches the cabinets, and then leave like a 1 or 2 centimeter gap just in between there. And then my idea is to put a LED strip just behind that beam, the wooden beam, so that when you turn it on, you get a nice a special effect with lighting to illuminate the entire showroom. That's one of the ideas I have. Fortunately, there's a brick wall here, so I needed to put this one diagonally, but I cannot remove this, so I might have to cover this up. So that pretty much takes care of the walls. With the ceiling, I don't really know what to do with it yet. I might choose to plaster it, or I might choose to put a cork board there so I can pin some of my other Square Enix stuff that doesn't have a space in the cabinets or in the glass casings onto the ceiling. Another project of mine is the Perler Beats, which I'm gonna start with Final Fantasy. I might record that as well. So the idea is if I have a corkboard on the ceiling, I can pin those Perler Beats onto it. So you have a scene going on in the ceiling as well. So it's either a plaster to make it even, look smooth, look nice, or like a Perler Beat corkboard. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below what I should do with it. Should I go for a clean look, or should I just go for as crazy as possible? Just put as much Square Enix memorabilia in there as I can. With the flooring, I actually already have an idea what I'm going to do. So I will be the room will be surrounded with these cabinets with the glass casings in the middle, and then the rest I will probably put a carpet in there, either carpet tiles or a carpet or tiles itself. I have to check with it. My idea is to put like the entire floor, put it in a black color, except for the word Square Enix, which I wanna put in the pattern. So you'll have like a white Square Enix text on the floor. Around those are the glass cabinets, and around those will be these cabinets. So that will be that will be my main design when it comes to the showroom. I will probably draw it out on the blueprint like I mentioned before, and see if I can see if I can make it more clear on what I want to do with my project. And here, that's the main bulk. Beside those chairs, actually all of this is actually my old gaming collection. I've already sold quite a few boxes, but a lot of these still contain a lot of games, collector's editions and whatever. Actually on this one I wrote keep, so maybe not in this one. In here actually it says, not sure if you can read it, Final Fantasy Merc 4. So this is actually containing more of my Final Fantasy stuff. I'll just as we go, I'll just have to open it and see what's in there, and then make separate videos about every item. I'm not gonna cover every single item. I mean, if it's just a normal edition of, like, say, Final Fantasy VII Remake, there's not much to tell about it, because I also have the collector's edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that's the one I will be covering in the videos, because that's the one that's more interesting. Over here, there's actually 3 of them. I have more over somewhere else. These are, what do you call it? I call them storage shelves. It's like you have to, there we go, storage shelves. So as you'll be walking in here, you'll be seeing the back of those cabinets, because they'll be facing that way. When you're inside, you can look around all the way. What I want to do is, where it ends, I want to put these kind of shelvings at the back of them, so against the back of the cabinets, and that's where I'll probably be displaying some of my other stuff that's not Square Enix related, like my complete in box NES, those kind of things, and maybe some storage for whatever's left here, because in the end this is still my storage, so I cannot dedicate the entire room to the Square Enix collection, unfortunately. There is another room beside this, which I do not own. Actually it's government owned, but no one's using it, so I actually might see if I can get that room beside it. If I can get that room beside it, then I will dedicate this entire room to Square Enix, and then just put all the other stuff in there. I have to check if I can manage to do that. As you can see, the lighting, yeah, it's basically wire sticking out of the ceiling with a light bulb attached to it. It used to be a very low light bulb, low quality, low lighting light bulb. I put in a 2500 lumen, which is quite bright right now, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out on the video. I have a Final Fantasy lamp somewhere. I might install that as well into it. The thing is, I have to check where the bulb is and where I want to put the cabinets, because the bulb is not centered, and obviously it would be nice if the lamp is centered. So maybe I can move this across the ceiling and put it dead center of the gaming room, of the collection room. I will also have the LED, so those will give off quite a bit of light. But I think it's cool to have at least another light source there, so I can switch between the LEDs and well, the normal light bulb, I guess. And well, back here, that's the door again. We only have one electricity source right here, and it has one socket and a switch. It's quite old, so I might have to replace this part. The wires are probably good, I have to check those. I might replace this and then rewire everything all the way over there. It's not a big job, but something that needs to be done in order to secure for safety reasons, because yeah, the collection, one of the worst things that can happen is fire, and I don't really want that. The good thing about this is most of it is surrounded by concrete, so that's, I guess, very resilient to fire, so it's not going to catch any fire soon. The only source that could catch fire is this part, so I really have to make sure that that is secured. You can also see some cables running there, actually, some plumbing and cables. What I will do is I will put some wood around it to encase it, close it off, so whatever is running through there, it will not cause any harm if it ever opens up or breaks, because the wooden casing and the filling that I'll put in there will secure it from ever getting out on the spot where I don't want it. I mean, maybe open up that space so if it ever breaks, it just goes there. I don't really care about that specific section. I do right now, but not in the future. So yeah, that's basically my introduction video when it comes to the showroom. This is like the very start. I did a recording before on my phone, but unfortunately it did not have the audio that I wanted. I mean, I didn't have an external microphone, so it didn't quite catch all the audio that I wanted to have. So yeah, this is my first video. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe and share some comments down below if you have any ideas on what I can do with this room. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be updated regularly on all the videos I'll be posting. And I'm just going to turn my camera around again. So this is Daryl with Final Fantasy Fan. I'll be referring it maybe in the future to Triple F. I have to see if I can use that name. And well, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later. Bye.